Tell me, Paul, are you leaving tonight?
I'll leave soon enough, Silas. I don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight either, but I've thought some things through. If you can forgive me, I would like to go with you.
First stop is Derby. There's a doctor on the sea.
Is he a follower?
No, in fact, he claimed he'd never be. He was kind to me, though. I'd still like to see him.
If there's a crowd?
Well, that's him. Everybody knows everybody in Derby.
Why is it so hard to believe he rose from the dead? Science does not know everything, but there's proof in all Christ said. That's why I became a follower. Faith has its own proof. There are enough facts in this case to accept a greater truth.
Luke?
Now here's a man who can tell you much better than I'm able.
This is your unbelieving friend? How can we be sure it's not a fable?
Go on, tell them.
Silas, you go tell them. You, come here. Go on, tell me.
Well, it should come as no surprise. There are many followers here in Derby. They nourish the seed you planted. I've been a disciple for a while. I was afraid I'd never see you again. Where are you off to now?
I'm not sure. I've not yet run out of cheeks.
Careful. The stones haven't become any softer in Lystra.
Oh, I'm just going through there.
And then?
Well, I've wanted to go to Asia, but so far I've been prevented. My destination, God will make clear soon enough.
I want to come.
No, you may be needed here more, Luke.
It will take just a short time to settle my affairs.
No, I need to go on, brother. You've got lots to do here. God bless you.
There was no use arguing, so I didn't. I decided I was going, and since I knew the way he was headed, I settled my business and gave chase. In Lystra, Paul managed to avoid the rocks, but he did find a grown-up Timothy who joined his traveling band of itinerant preachers. By the time I got to Lystra, they were gone. I caught up with him at the edge of the Aegean Sea. In spite of his manner, he was glad to see me. I suppose he realized with the occupational hazards he faced, a doctor might be a valuable companion. We landed in Greece and traveled on to Philippi, a Roman colony and leading city in Macedonia. On the Sabbath, we met several women there who worshipped Jehovah. One was named Lydia. Lydia. She sold purple fabric, immensely successful, and she was beautiful. She and her household believed in the Lord, and they were baptized. And she was beautiful.
If you think of me as a sister in Christ, come to my home as my guest.
We could not impose.
It's no sacrifice.
We'd love to. I mean, Paul needs his rest.
I'm going into town. There's some things I must do.
Timothy and I, we will both go with you.
If you don't object, I think I'll stay right here.
Yes, Luke. I think you've made that perfectly clear.
Thank you for coming and bringing salvation. I've longed for this all of my life. You're a doctor, I know. Are you married?
Oh, no. I mean, no, I do not have a wife. You're not married, are you?
No, I never have been. So there have been chances again and again. No, I just always felt there should be something more. I've always been waiting, but not sure what for. Your eyes eyes look familiar.
But we've never met, yet how much clearer can anything get? Yes, all my life it seems I've always been
searching for me.
Since God knows when.
Why am I certain that I'm just like you?
Why am I certain there's one thing to do?
I've been waiting for someone to teach me what's true. Now I've not just found God, I've also found you.
At one moment it's happening fast, and at the same time I'm sure true love will last.
All my life I've been waiting
and searching for you. I've been a loner, but now that's all through. It's crazy, but it's not as quick as it seems. A lifetime of waiting, now we found our dream. Yes, the searching and waiting are finally through. I will never leave you. I'll never leave you. My journey is through. I'll stay here 'cause it's meant to be. Heaven has planned, now I understand, for you to be waiting for me. Every time I feel the world shake, when I find your eyes, every time I'm sure what I see is true. Every time I feel an earthquake, when I realize I'm staying here because I love you.
In each stranger's face, I've looked for a trace of the person that I thought I knew. I've caught you at last, and though it may seem fast, I've waited a lifetime for you. Every time I feel the world shake, when I find your eyes, every time I'm sure what I see is true. Every time I feel an earthquake, when I realize I'm staying here because I love you. I've traveled for miles, I've waited for years.
now I think our journey is through. You are my love, and you are my friend, and I know